Malati Vijay Kumar welcoming you once again to Meen Man Cooks. In today's episode, we're going to see a Varutha Muttai, nothing but a fried egg. Let's see the ingredients required. Eggs, quarter teaspoon turmeric powder, half a teaspoon salt, 1 tablespoon Meen curry chili powder, oil for frying the masala. We are going to fry 3 eggs. We have to boil them first. So take a pan and heat the water in it first. I have taken a large pan to boil the eggs. You don't need to use such a large pan. I just wanted you to have a clearer picture. To this pan of water, I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of salt. You could use your powdered salt or your crystal salt, that doesn't matter. But let's add some salt to the water. We'll wait for the water to boil before adding the eggs to it. Apparently, there's a little salt in the content of the egg. That is why we are adding salt to the water. When the salt in the liquid outside the egg and the salt inside are balanced, that helps the egg to boil well without cracking. Now the water is boiling. This is at room temperature, and if you drop it in boiling hot water, it could crack. So we will gently heat it by dipping it a couple of times in the hot water. Now we've dipped it thrice. We'll repeat with the second egg, just so that it is exposed to the heat gently. Now let's cover the pan for a few minutes. If you want a soft boiled egg, just to have it with salt and pepper, about 5 to 6 minutes is more than ample. If you want a medium boiled egg, it will take about 8 to 8.5 minutes. And if you want a hard boiled egg, it will take about 13 to 14 minutes. Today we are going to hard boil the egg because we are going to fry it. You can see the water boiling, so we can open and boil the eggs right now. It's been boiling for about 7 to 7.5 minutes as of now. So if you want a medium boiled egg, this is the right time for you to take it. Just allow it to rest a little before cracking it open. We'll give it another 6 to 7 minutes for a hard boiled egg. It's a little over 14 minutes, so let's switch off the gas now. The eggs should be boiled nice and hard. We'll switch off the gas and keep it covered for just a few minutes so that the eggs will be pakka cooked. It's cooled completely. Now let's remove the shell. And roll it. Now gently remove the shell. See how easily it's come. Now we'll repeat with the second egg and the third egg. So we have our hard boiled eggs ready. Now let's make a paste of the Meen curry chili powder, salt and the turmeric powder. Just mix the 3 ingredients and add water. Don't add too much water initially. It requires a little more. That should do. Now we'll fry the paste first. We'll add about 1 to 1.5 tablespoons of oil to the wok and fry the paste. When it's 90% done, we'll add the boiled egg to it. So now let's light the gas. The wok is hot. About that much oil should do. The oil is hot, so let's quickly add the paste to the hot oil. Leave the windows open or switch on your exhaust or chimney, because once we start frying the chili powder, you tend to cough. Let's just prick our eggs, or you can cut it into two. For one thing, a little of the masala will go inside, and when frying, the egg also will not burst. I am dropping it in the bowl in which we have just a little masala. Now let's take a look at the wok. The masala is frying, needs to fry a little more. We can add the eggs to it gently. You can get the smell now. The little masala that was in the bowl to which we added the eggs has also been added to the wok. It's better we use curry chili powder so that you have a little gravy kind of a substance to add to your rice. If you use the regular plain chili powder, it will become too spicy and hot. If you want it a little on the spicier side, you could add about half a spoon of plain chili powder. If you want it a little more reddish, add the Kashmiri chili powder. Keep stirring and don't add too much oil. Too much oil could make your egg burst and splutter all over. This Varutha Muttai goes very well with your steamed rice and sambar, steamed rice and bhuji rasam. Now the raw smell is decreasing and you can see a little of the oil on the sides, which means in another 2-3 minutes you'll be able to switch off your gas. Now let's switch it off. It's done. Can't get the raw smell. You can see how nicely the eggs are coated. The masala is fried well. So our Varutha Muttai is ready. It goes very well with piping hot steamed rice and kilipota sambar. We will very soon be bringing the kilipota sambar to you because that's a fantastic combination for most non-veg items. It goes very well with steamed rice and bhuji rasam as well. For the recipe, click the link above for bhuji rasam. I remember when I was in school, perhaps in the 8th or 9th, when I didn't know the difference between chili powder and pepper powder, I was invited to a friend's place for dinner and they served this there. I was so mesmerized, I just couldn't figure out how they fried it, but I really binged on it. It took me over 2 decades to crack the answer. After I got married, when my mother-in-law made it, I thought, oh my God, what a simple, easy recipe this is, and I've been breaking my head for 2 decades. This is for Meen Man and his dad to taste and tell me. Unfortunately or fortunately, I don't have it. About the eggshells that we removed, I wanted to tell you, don't just throw it in the bin. You could just crush it, make a powder of it, and add it to your little plants in your kitchen garden because it's a lot of nutrient value for the plants. It helps it grow better, so don't waste your eggshells. I'm sure this has motivated you to cook. Do try it and give your feedback. For the recipe, click on meenman.com. For all your non-veg requirements as well, click on meenman.com and place your orders. Do follow us on FIT, that is Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. I'm sure you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed showing it to you. Thank you.